The Screaming Tunnel, Picton, Nestdahlers. They call it the Screaming Tunnel, and in Picton, it's more than just a ghost story. It's a warning. You hear about it from someone's older brother, or passed down at drunken bonfire nights, but always the same. Don't light a match inside the tunnel after midnight. Not unless you want to meet her. Zach didn't believe in that crap. He was 17, cocky, high on bravado and cheap bourbon. It was his last weekend in town before moving to Wollongong for uni, and his mates dared him to do it. One last story, one last scare. The tunnel stood silent at the edge of the trees, cold even in summer. The old Red Bank railway line had been out of use for decades, the walls slick with moss, the air thick with silence. He walked in alone, torch off, just the matchbox in his pocket. His mates waited by the entrance, pretending they didn't care, but none of them followed. He reached the middle, the dark swallowing him. He struck the match. The flame came alive with a hiss. For a second, everything was still. Then it screamed. It didn't echo. It didn't come from ahead or behind. It was inside him, vibrating through his ribs, drilling into his temples. Zach dropped the match. The scream didn't stop. His head throbbed. His knees hit the wet stone floor. He jammed his fingers into his ears, blood smearing down his neck. Outside, the boys heard nothing. They laughed. Bloody Zach's probably pissing himself, one joked. Then came the silence. Heavy. Wrong. They waited too long. When they finally walked in with their phones as torches, they found him kneeling in the dark. His eyes stared into nothing. His ears were bleeding. His mouth moved, barely a whisper. She was burning. She was burning. Later, they learned about the girl. A fire in the 1800s. Her parents tried to cover it up. She ran, ablaze, into that tunnel and never came out. The town sealed the entrance in the 60s, said it was for safety, but everyone knew better. The scorch marks in the center, still there, they never fade.